Hi. Hello. Hello. Oops, am I running late? Oops. Just a tad. It's a very busy day. Very busy morning today, guys. Very busy morning. I am running late. How late am I running? Oh, 10 minutes late. Is it 10? 15 minutes late. What? Shh. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Hello. Oh, it's my coaster. 10, 15 minutes late. Shh. It's our secret. Oh, gosh. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm making a mess. So not only am I running late, but I haven't got everything prepared, which I'm doing right now. I think we're done. Blanket's there. That's there. That's it. We're under control. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Well Crochet. My name is Mary, and as you can see, I'm puffed out because I've been running around. Very busy morning today, guys. A very, very busy morning. I have the children coming over for lunch, so I'm struggling to fit everything all in, and it's 10:15 now. Good morning, Sheila. Hello, welcome. Good morning, lovely people. I know we've got a few people on at the moment, just waiting for a few more to pop on before we discuss last week and this week. What? Did I not sleep, period? Seriously, I don't think I did. I don't think I slept at all. Cheers. I'll need some water to calm me down. So, hello, Mary Wheeler. Hello. Hello, Mary. I haven't seen you here, I don't think. I've seen the other Mary. And hello, Anne. And hello. Oh, you're from Boston, Massachusetts. I can't get it out. Massachusetts. I could do this. Massachusetts. You know where you're from. I'm not going to tell you because I can't get it out. The tongue's not getting around. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Was that right? Try and read it slowly. Massachusetts. I know, right? The tongue doesn't want to get around it. Welcome, Mary. Oh, gosh. Did I? Finally. Parts of this tongue, I swear, I did actually. So this is true story. Good morning, Samantha. How are you? Good morning, Stacey. These are people I'm not really sure of. Some of these people, if we've had them on. Oh, what? Welcome anyway. When I was younger, I had a minor car accident. It was a very minor car accident, but I was asleep in the car. I wasn't driving the car. I was asleep. I was in the passenger seat and I was sleeping and I bit my tongue. True story. And I ended up with stitches across my tongue. And so I know, it looked like a spider on my tongue for about 8 days. And that was the old-fashioned days when you had the really big black stitches. And they weren't dissolvable. And thank you. I love watching your videos and your chats. You're so cheerful. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, not always. Not first thing in the morning. Don't disturb me first thing in the morning. Not cheerful. Anyway, so I ended up with the stitches across the tongue, which occasionally stops me from pronouncing words. And that I talk too fast. That doesn't help. So welcome, everyone. That's a little bit of trivia about me. And I was a teenager at the time, so that was like, 107 years ago. Good morning, Kaz, good morning. I hope you are well. We've got some wonderful people online this morning. And you guys must have been thinking, where is she? She says 10 o'clock every Saturday. I'm a little bit late, 15 minutes late. In my defense, I was crocheting without looking at the time. And I do have my children coming for lunch. I'm not going to defend myself, forget it. Forget it. I'm late. Get it? Guys, welcome. We've had a very busy week here at Well Crochet. Just brush all that other rubbish aside. We've had a very busy week at Well Crochet. We've done a lot of things. We're going to do more. It's non-stop. I tell you, I don't want to sleep ever. Okay, let's get down to what we did this week. I don't know why we ended up doing more than I said. What's wrong with me? Yeah. But we did do the scrunchies like I said we would. And my daughter loved this one here. My daughter either. I can't even look at her in the morning. I'm a terror. First thing in the morning. I'm not bad, only if I'm bothered. Hi, Jeannie. Hello. Welcome. Only if, like, first thing in the morning I get up and I want to have my coffee. I want to settle my brain a little bit because it's all over the place from these wicked dreams you get at night. And that's why I don't like sleeping. It's not a good thing for me to sleep. And so after the coffee, I'm fine. I can't have a lot of coffee, so I make sure that first coffee is more than welcome. Now, we did our scrunchies this week. I use this little cute one. There's a little cutie. I like this one, little cutie. It looks like my hair in the morning. That's what my hair really looks like when I don't iron it. Well, when I say iron, I don't use an iron. I use the straightening irons, and that's pretty much what my hair looks like. I may, in the next couple of months, go back to that, guys, because I can't be bothered using the irons all the time. So you might see curls soon. Now, my daughter loved this one here. This is a traditional hair tie. This is the ones they used to have in the older, well, I say older days, wasn't that old. We're talking, 15, 20 years ago. Well, 30 even. Oh, wait, when was the 80s? What? The 80s was like 100 years ago. Oh my gosh, what are we in? 2000 and what? What? There's no such thing as 2020. That's swiped off the cards. We didn't have it. It wasn't here. It's gone. We're not having 2020, and that's that. There is none. It's just time wasted. Guys, not really, because I crocheted like 100,000 things this year. It's 8:30 p.m. in the US. What time is it there? Right now, roughly, it is 10:25 in the morning. I usually do my, for sure, I usually do my lives on my weekly lives, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. So whatever time it is there, just, calculate that's pretty much the same time I'll be here every week at this stage, while we are tied up in being locked down, I suppose you can call us. Shut down, closed away. Having said that, Melbourne did open up this week. We opened up some of our shops, and we were allowed to have, I know, right, Mary? And we were allowed to have five visitors. Well, we were allowed to be in a social group of 5 people, allowed to. Let's use the word allowed to socialize with 5 people. I mean, 4 other people. So we're only allowed to have 5 of us in one group at one time. It's really sad. I'm not a big socialite, so that kind of suited me. I don't really socialise, I don't get out at all. This life was no different than mine 10 years ago. I'm sorry, I'm going to lose it now. Let's get back to what we did this week. We did the headbands. We did the tissue box cover. I love, 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 love. Yes, we did. We also have done in the past the hi Franca, hello. We also have done this one in the past. So if you weren't happy doing this one and you wanted a normal size, then that's your next size. There is another one which is 2 sizes up, which I got fooled the first time I made this thing. I started making it, and the tissues ran out, so I threw the box away. You have been drinking again. Only water, honey. This is a real problem. Here we go. Does law enforcement enforce social gap? Yes. Good morning, Franca. I'm a girl, I love them. Yeah, I know, they're cute, huh? Yes, law enforcement does. There are fines. You will be fined if you do the wrong thing. I'm a nerd, I don't do the wrong thing, apart from crochet. I'm a little bit naughty in that area. Don't tell anyone. No, I do the wrong thing, but not always. I make up with it for all the nerdy stuff I do. And yes, who said, I know, right? Who said that I've been drinking again? At nights, maybe, occasionally on a Friday night, I might have the odd drink. I've had to calm down with the drinking. Doctor's orders. I mean, I can't have coffee, I can't have alcohol. He's already said that, pasta may be out the books. I don't even think so, doctor. What? Water, really? Vodka, maybe. Water, no. Vodka is good with orange juice, maybe in the evening. This time of the morning, here in Melbourne, it's just 10. There's no way. Well, it's always noontime somewhere. I know, right, Mary? So these are the things, I'm going to sidetrack. These are the things that we've done this week. We also did, and I found this interesting. I wasn't going to do this, but someone asked if you can replace a bobble on a bobble project that you have missed. Now that is what bobbles look like. Let's get rid of that one. We don't want that. There you go. That's what bobbles look like. They, really, they look like big bubbles. Big bubbles. They look like bubbles, yeah? And I wasn't sure that you could do that. I wasn't sure you could repair a bobble. So I played with it for a week. I played with it for literally a week, on and off. I kept playing with it, putting it down, putting it down. Nothing worked. And I did come up with one. I've got to try and find the bobble that I repaired now. There is your bubbles close up. I hope it doesn't blur too much, but that one right there is the repair. Okay, there was no bubble there. And in the tutorial, I added that extra bubble. Firstly, I did a row of bubbles and then a row of single crochets and started you off with another row of bubbles. Said, no, Pastor, seriously, what a buffoon. I know, right, Franca? No, Pastor, as if. I still haven't given it up yet. Love the colour. I know this colour, they don't make it anymore. This is, focus. It's called Cliquetan yarn. They do make Cliquetan yarn, but that particular colour, they make like a darker colour now or an extra lighter colour. But this particular one, they don't make anymore, which is an absolute shame because this is gorgeous. Now, so that is the bobble that I added extra after I did the tutorial. So I said to anybody who wanted to learn how to do the bobbles, and you got to that area, I said, now you know how to do it, you can head off on your own and do it. But if you wanted to add an extra bobble, then stick around. And so I added the extra bobble. I hope this helped the lady. Lady's name was Kiki. You saw that today. Yeah, I hope it helped the lady. She was actually keen on how to add a bobble that she had forgotten. So I do hope it helped her. It certainly helped me because I didn't know you could do it. And I played with it and toyed with it and had a bit of fun, as you do. And so it did waste a bit of my time this week, but it was a good waste. Love the bobble tutorial, and the close-up was perfect. Thank you, Franca. A lot of people tend to say they don't like my close-ups, that it's far too close, and I get it when my hands are right up the front like that. It can be a little bit annoying, and I move fast sometimes, so people can go, oh, getting dizzy watching it. So occasionally I pull back a little bit, and you actually see me doing it halfway through something. I'll just, and then I say, I'm going to blow this up for you or whatever. I shouldn't use the word blow up, should I? It's not a very good word to use. But I prefer it to be close up so you guys can see the actual stitch. And sadly, when I'm recording, and this is a fact, the camera is actually right in front of me like that. I find it hard to look into the camera. I can't do it. So I'm looking like this. So occasionally I look at the camera and my hands are way over there. They're nowhere in front of the lens. So you might see me do that often. And I love the close-up. It helps me greatly. I'm glad. I love the close-ups too. I know sometimes they can be a little bit too much, so I occasionally pull back. But when I need to show you something really important, I'll bring the camera really close. And then I forget. And sometimes I leave it there while I'm doing this. And it kind of, how do you like this? So sometimes I have to delete. Hello, lovely. Oh, thank you, Suzanne, lovely Suzanne from God Crochet and Chatter. She has her own channel here at Wow Crochet. Check her out. They work for me too. I'm glad, Kaz. They tend to work for the newer crocheter. A lot of the crocheters who know what they're on about tend to think, oh, this is too much for me. I can't handle those hands waved around everywhere. So there are occasions that I do pull the camera back. Hard for me to see when they're pulled back. I know. I will keep the important parts very close. That's just starting the stitch that we're working on, or that's maybe half a row, and then I'll pull back and you can just see how far the full row goes. Because a lot of people say, but did she do the row, or did she only do 5 cluster sets or 4 cluster sets? Cluster sets is a group of stitches. And so that's the question. I get a lot of questions like that. So occasionally I'll pull back Good morning, everyone. Sticky Stitch, the lovely Sticky Stitch. Good morning, mama. Yeah, and I love my community because they're all talking to each other at the moment. So thank you very much for being such a warm community. Now, we haven't finished. Those are projects we worked on, and you're going to love this. Actually, you may not love it because a lot of people are saying, oh, a bit of an unusual kind of border, but it's happening, guys. There it is. We finished that. I've weaved in all the ends as well. Okay, so we did finish our border. Well, we haven't finished a border. That's the start of our border. It's only the start, guys. Be prepared. The rest is coming. That's what I like. Yes, Kaz. I know why I do that. And the reason I do that is because when I started years and years ago when I was very young at crochet. But after a while, when I wanted to try a pattern that I liked, and I was watching a YouTube tutorial, so I really like that pattern, I want to do it, but I can't work out what that person is saying because I know what they're saying, but I can't see it. So I really had to just listen. Do they want a half double crochet in the stitch, in front of the stitch, behind the stitch, back loop, front post? What do they want? So it was really difficult for me that way. I had to really focus on what the person was saying. And if you are anything like me and you are a visual learner, yes, guys, I'm a visual learner. It happens. Then you need those close-ups. You really do. So I tend to cater for the people who want those close-ups. Check out the border. Check it out. This is not finished, guys. We have a lot to do on the border. This is just, you know what this is? It's just helping you straighten out your border. So you know what color I love the most? I love the pink. I really do. The light pink, not the one I call dirty pink. Not the peach. I don't really like the peach very much. I really love the pink. I tried the bubble stitch and driving me nuts at the moment. I'm a visual learner. I know, right? So I cater more for the visual learner. Morning, Mary. Sorry, I'm late. No, you're not late. Allegra, actually, I was late. I started 10:15. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's our secret. Okay, so there you go. So the border is rounding off as we speak. It's not rounded yet. We still need to do one more row of round, but I'm thinking, don't you hate it when I think? It's really bad when I start thinking of doing the rest of the border just in the dark green now. Time to get right out of the colors and go into the dark green. Having said that, and I say this in all my tutorial, you are not obligated to do the same pattern or the same color that I do. Yeah. If you want your own style from here on now, you can. If you wanted to use your own colors, oh, she's written a novel. Here we go. Mary's written a novel. It's time to hit the hay. Oh, you're going to bed. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. Can you let me know again when your live chats are on so I can continue to hang out, please? Thank you. This will be the weekly live chat, Mary. Just heads up. It starts at 10 and it usually should finish at 11. I don't think the hard you will hurt you. I know. Thanks, Franca. Mary, this is usually the weekly live chat. Starts at 10, should finish at 11, but I go right into 11:30 sometimes, although I can't today. I've got to speed it up today. And there's a midweek live that occasionally I do, Mary, if we have some massive discussions to talk about on major projects. Like this project here was huge, so I needed to chat. I'm going to let you go to sleep. Good night, Mary. I hope you're well. And I will see you again on my next live. But the rest of us, we're still here and we're still talking. Mary, you can rewatch this live when you're ready because I haven't talked about the new project. So when you are awake and well and happy again, you can rewatch the live. Okay? Yeah, okay. Bye, Mary. Good night. Have a nice sleep. For the rest of us, stick around because we're going to talk about what's going to happen with this blanket next. Now, all right, guys, a lot of people have said to me they weren't really sure about the colors in between there like that. You don't have to use these colors, okay? Bye, Mary. You don't have to use these colors. You can use whatever colors you like. If you wanted to make this particular border that we did this week here, which was these 2 rows here, you could have made them in the dark green. So you could have started your border in the dark green. And I said to everyone on the actual tutorial, you don't have to use these colors. You can use whatever colors you like. The rest of the border for me from now on is going to be in this dark green color. I hope I have enough. Wow. And just a heads up, I opened up the other skein of Karen Cakes because I started running out of the light green. I know it's come up nice, and I think here where I did the dark green, I'm thinking twice about whether I should have done this in the lighter green rather than the dark green. But you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. But it's not bad. I just think that that could have all been in the light green and we could have just done the rest in the dark green. But anyway, that's fine. And there you go. That's all I wanted to talk about, guys. The rest of the border is coming this week. I hope to fit the whole border in this week. It's quite a big border, so it'll be quite thick. There are parts of it where I can say to you, if you don't want to continue, just pop your final border row on now, and that's the end of that. But I'm going to make the border a lot bigger than I wanted in the first place because, you know, the blanket's big. I don't think it's big enough. So I just want to add that extra border and make it a little bit more fun. What am I going to do? I hear you ask. I heard you ask. I'm going to start working on some solid stitches. So look how you've got the gaps here. And then you have our solids on the round. That's where I'm going to start working on some solids. And then occasionally adding some more space gaps again. And then some solids. And then maybe I haven't thought about the final row yet. Maybe that final row to me that's it. So I really like to put in a lot of effort. And I have 3 or 4 different types that I want to add, but I'm picky. I'm very picky. I'm very, very fussy. I'm allowed to be. It's who I am. And so that final row is the one that's going to take a bit of time to work out. But I hope to get the middle section and the final row done by the end of this week. What? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I still have a lot of other things I need to do. And you may have seen in the picture on the live there, before you started, this piece right here. I haven't finished that row, as you can see. This piece here is the 5-sided hexagon blanket that I'm making for the beginners. And when I say beginners, you could just have started to learn how to double crochet and then you could do this piece. It looks difficult. It's not. It is just the double crochet stitch. And in here, all you have to remember right in there, have I got it the right side for you? Right in there, you have to remember to skip 2 stitches. And on the corner, all you need to remember is to put 3, 2, 3 in the corners. What? Basic. So that's all that is. Okay. Once you get this part done, you get to the 3rd row, maybe even the 4th row, then the pattern is the same all the way through. Just have to watch your count. Just have to use maths. I know, right? I still haven't added the ghost. The ghost, not a real ghost. It's not a real ghost. Okay, there's the pink. We started with the purple. The next row was pink. And then you've got that ghosty kind of light grey colour. Okay, it's kind of it looks a bit like white grey. So these are the 3 colours we are using. You'll only need the 3. The 3 is 200 grams each, which is 400 meters each. You may not even use them all. Okay, and if you don't use them all and you are making for newborn or baby, maybe we can work on a beanie. Yay! With the same yarn. Now, don't laugh at my artistic endeavor, but that's pretty much I know I can't draw for the life of me. Okay, but I'm not an artist in that area. So it's a really ugly looking drawing. It just helped me with the color coordination. So you're probably looking at about, I can't remember, 3 rows in the purple. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows in purple. And I used the 3 rows in purple. I've only used 3 rows in pink. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows in pink, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows and get it right, Mary. I told you I can't count. But I'm using 9 rows pink. So it's 3 purple, 9 pink, 5 ghost, 4 purple, 3 pink, 3 ghost, 2 purple, 2 pink, 2 ghost, and 1 row of purple at the end. So you're looking at about 30 rows if I did my count right. Otherwise, I will adjust. That's my color coordination. You don't have to use them. I always say that in every tutorial. This is the blanket. If you want to use other colors, you can. You know, any color you like. None of this means that you have to use the colors I use, okay? These are just tips on colors you can use. Now I'm going for the purples and the pinks, and the reason is I haven't made, I mean, that's a blanket that you could use for a boy, a newborn boy, and girls can use blue too, but sometimes people ask for a soft, subtle pink blanket. Well, that's what this one's going to be. It's going to be a gorgeously soft pink, and we are talking, if you're in Australia, Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn. It's gorgeous, but the luxury kind, not your, I mean, the other one's good too. But I love the luxury. That's me being fussy. And the fact that it comes in a 200 skein means you can actually go for a long time without any knots. What? You just keep going in the round and the round and the round and the round, and you fall asleep on it like I do occasionally. It happens. Stranger things have happened. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we are at with that blanket. Is definitely starting Monday. Oh, very exciting. Now I know it's starting Monday because to get this far I had to record it. So the first part of the blanket will come on Monday, and then I'll say to you, head off on your own and do this many in this colour. Come back and join me in a couple of days' time and we'll do the next step. Tree and Stump. Hello. Hello, Tree and Stump. You've got yay, 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 yay. Welcome. I don't know if we've spoken before, but welcome. So that's where we are with the newbie hexagon blanket. I don't know what to call it, whether I call it, it's not really a hexagon, it's a 5-sided blanket. It's like Lay's potato chips. You just can't get enough, more, and she delivers. Oh, not always. Not when I'm unwell. I'm having a good month this month, and occasionally I get a little unwell, and I don't go online at all. It happens. We get sick. So those are the times where I'll say to you, this week's going to be a slow week. But last week was a busy week. We had 5. I had 5 tutorials up last week. What? Monday now. I have to wait till Monday. Franco, you know what? It depends. As I hear a little rumour that this afternoon I may be left alone for a couple of hours. You know what that means? It means I have time to finish the tutorial and edit it. You might get it Sunday. Don't quote me on it. I have to admit, I don't like to upload on Sunday. I don't like to do anything. Sunday's my day where I just do a bit of housework. I try to look normal. Me time. I know, right? I try to look normal. I try to, when I say look normal, I don't do up the face. I don't do the hair. I just wake up, shower, wash the face or whatever, make a bit of the, don't even put makeup on Sundays. I sit like a ball on the couch and Netflix. As you do. Not always, but some Sundays. Other than that, I do, put a couple of loads of washing on. You got to do the housework. It's all part of the game, isn't it? And so, clean a little bit of house, do all the yucky stuff. And yeah, and that's my time. That's my day, Sunday. And I will crochet on Sunday, but personal crochet. You have a date, can't wait. Sunday, you have a date, can't wait. Sunday, you have a date, maybe. Franca, don't quote me on it. Otherwise, definitely Monday. The only reason I say this, because I may be left alone. If I'm left alone and it's quiet, I can do tutorials. A little bit hard on the weekends. Well, that's me every day, Sheila. You're so funny. If I'm left alone, I can get it all done, but the weekends are really difficult. I have a full house, and I've got the kids coming for lunch today, which is fantastic that we can do all this now, the kids and their partners. It's just great. We had a lot of trouble doing that this past few months, couldn't have the partners in as well at the same time because there was a limit to how many people you could have, and it was just, oh, what? So now I'm very happy. You're quoting me, are you, Franca? You never know, Franca. It could be Sunday or it could be Monday. I do prefer not to upload on Sundays. I have to admit that. But I have done, and I actually tell a lie, because Sundays are the days that I do the giveaways. When we have giveaway time, this is playing up on me, sorry guys. When we have giveaway time, I usually do the giveaways on a Sunday morning, roughly around 10-ish or 11-ish. Having said that, that may change this year. I may do it Sunday afternoons. I just find Sunday mornings is very difficult for me to have everything prepared. So I might just get it all prepared by Sunday afternoon and do the giveaways on Sunday afternoon. And the giveaways coming up, guys. Speaking of which, I wasn't going to talk about it. I talked about it on Wednesday, but I'll talk about it again today. I missed the 5,000, I know, right? I missed the 5,000 subscriber mark giveaway because of being, kind of stuck at home. And oddly enough, I know, right, Kaz? Oddly enough, we're nearing 6,000. So this means, and I mentioned this on Wednesday as well, Wednesday's midweek live, that I'll be doing 2 sets of giveaways. I'll be doing third, second, first prize for the 5,000 subscribers that I missed, and in third, second, and first prize for the 6,000 subscriber that I'm coming up to. So we've got a couple of hundred to go before I hit the 6,000 subscriber mark. When I hit that mark, I will do a small, it's not a live, it will just be a video, and it'll be saying exactly what items are in the giveaway. It'll just be about the giveaway and nothing else, okay? It'll be talking about the prizes, and it will also be saying that that particular video is the giveaway. You may not have to fight. I've got 6 prizes happening on that giveaway, Franca. I better hurry up and get them ready. I know, right? Well, first, last. That's a new one. Yay. So again, the prizes will be crochet related, as you know. I know, right? They'll be crochet related. Whenever you see me wear the green hat, that is when I do the giveaway. No wool. Yes, there will be wool. Oh, well, for you, Franca, I don't know. I have to put in the wool, Franca. I'd love to say no wool, but I put in wool, cotton, acrylics. I mix it all up so that everybody gets that opportunity to enjoy it. Some people don't want wool, some people don't want acrylic, and some people don't want cotton. So if I pop a little bit of each everywhere, they can keep the one they do want and do whatever they want with the rest. So there will be yarn, there will be hooks, there will be needles, there will be... I know, Franca, I'm sorry, sweetie. I just have to run the giveaway. If you win it, you win it. If you don't, you don't. I can't say Franca gets a special one. I would love to say that, especially since you have the same name as my mum. Well, my late mother. You have the same first name. She was a Francesca. Francesca. So there you go. But that's the name of the game, okay? Yarn, hooks, needles. There might be the odd crochet book like Simply Crochet or Crochet, whatever it is, World Crochet. I don't know. I just find the magazines and bring them and buy them and pack them. And sometimes I pop in some things that I make. The mail is going out now. Is it from Melbourne though? Because I had trouble. I still have trouble. That blanket right there, getting that blanket to America. They wouldn't deliver for me. Australia Post won't deliver. Having said that, I got an email from them a few weeks back saying, okay, you're Franca, not Francesca. Okay, there you go. I got an email saying that they may be sending by a ship. What? I'm not going by a ship. That blanket won't get there for 10 years. So I'm holding out one more week, and then maybe that will go by post. And hopefully the lady in the US is being very patient with me. I feel really bad. She's paid for the product and I wanted to get it out, and it's just one of those things. I did send her a few emails. I haven't had a response. I do hope she's well. I will try and send another one this week. I might even actually have a chat with Etsy and see what Etsy say. But there you go. Anyway, it was purchased via Etsy. And I do have, by the way, if anyone's interested, I have an Etsy store and a madeit.com.au stores. Have you heard back from no, I haven't heard back from the US lady. So I'm going to definitely message Etsy, I think this week, before I post it out, because she may have shifted, anything could have happened. So I would like to post it to her or her family, whatever's happened, I don't know. It's been like a month. It has. It's been a full month since this has been going on. So I'll just keep doing it. I will send Etsy a message to see what Etsy has to say, and maybe they'll be able to contact her one way or another. But that blanket will go out, and it'll definitely go out. It's just, what do we do? Who ever thought such a thing would happen to this world? I mean, while you're talking, 80, 90 years since the last issue of this, and well, similar issue. Who'd ever thought that it would happen here? Really? Anyway, let's get down to business. You are getting the final border rows to this. I know, right? I know. I've left it here on purpose, so if she ever wanted to see the live, she'll know it's still here. Once you don't see it there, it'll be gone, although it won't be because I've got another one on the make as well. I keep making them because they're my best sellers, and then they go, so I can't complain. So yes, you'll definitely be getting this final border rows this week. I say final because I hope to get the 2 sets. They're 2 rows really. They're one solid row, and then there's kind of a loose flower, not even a flowery. I won't say flowery. It's just kind of one of those. Does that make sense? Kind of rows. So there's 2 major rows, but what you do is if you want your blanket to be bigger, you just keep adding, and then you add that final border row, and that's all we do. That's what I usually do anyway. I always do borders where I can keep adding rows to that middle section on the white blanket. Well, it's actually cream, not white. Get it right, Mary. I just kept adding, and when I felt that I thought it was long enough or wide enough, then I added that final border row. Oh, Franca, you're funny. You're a comedian, honey. I have to put wool in the giveaway because if you don't win it and somebody else does, they're going to say, what? No wool? Oh, Franca, I have to. I have to put a little bit of wool, a little bit of cotton, and a little bit of acrylic. I have to play the game, honey. But there are the knickknacks as well. I add lots of little things, and I may add the odd scrunchie just for fun. And there are occasions where I add, sorry, lost internet. That's all right, Jenny. We haven't done too much since you left. I've just got a big mouth. It just keeps going. And I didn't say that out loud, did I? I know. I have to add everything, Kaz. I can't single any one person out because let's just say Franca, she can't use wool. Trouble with a capital T. I know. Franca, I tell you what, if your name does come up, I might be able to rearrange the yarn for you if your name comes up. You are Franca. You are Franca. That Franca Perotti's a Franca. Yeah. Not me. No, I'm not a Franca. She is. I have a daughter named Frances, which whom I did actually name after my mother, who was a Francesca. So there you go. But I'm not a Franca, no. She's a Franca. Franca Peretti's a Franca. So let's just say, Franca, by the way, I do have 5,700 something or 800 subscribers. So to win that, it's a luck of the draw, really. There's only 6 prizes. I don't know how I'm going to divide them between 5,700 people. So it just matters whose name I pull out of whose whatever happens at the time. I don't know whether I will use the YouTube tracker or whether I will just pop them all in a little, all the names in a little tub like I usually do and shake it up, and we'll see. I haven't planned anything, so it's not going to happen for a little while. So there you go. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's get back to business. Okay, I don't know why. I wasn't going to talk about it. Yes, I'm a Franca, Kaz. I wasn't going to talk about it because we have a lot of other things to talk about, and I'm trying to ram everything in within the hour. So definitely this guy is coming on Monday. It may come Sunday. I'm not going to, just don't quote me on it, but definitely Monday. It will definitely be here on Monday. So that's good. And I wanted to talk to you about, remember our top thing that our top? Notice how I say our top, as if we're making it together. A lot of YouTubers random comment, use random. I know, I find that, I don't know about the random comment picker. I really don't. Can't wait Sunday. You can't wait. You keep trying, Franca. It may be Monday. I told you not to quote me on it. All right. So I was talking to you about this top that I was making. I fell asleep with it last night, as you do. But I did get, I meant that you are trouble, Franca. She is trouble. She's very cheeky. She's very naughty. I love your humor. I like her. Oh gosh, what do you do? All right, so here we go. Just quickly so you can see it. That's that part of the, oh, I can't get back far enough. Let's push the chair back a bit. Okay, that's this side. In fact, I can show you so you can see it. That's that side done already. Ta-da! Okay, that's the back, right? Now, this one only has, and I fell asleep during this, and I wished I hadn't, and I was so busy this morning that I didn't work on this at all, only has 4 rows before I attach it to that. Do you know how quickly I could have done that? Maybe 7 minutes, 6, 5, if I was fast enough. So all I had to do was attach it. Trouble I have to live up to my name. You're a naughty girl. Then all I have to do is attach that, which I will get done today, and then straps. Once the straps are on, I'm doing just a short, I say short, it is a short border row. I'm just going to do a border row of single crochet. I hope to get the row of single crochet in that colour. I've been breaking up the yarn to suit me, but when we make our mandala ombre top, which is this one here, I'm not going to break the yarn up. We're just going to go, because breaking up the yarn, excuse me, I better have a drink. Talking too much. Chatterbox. Oh. Breaking up the yarn means using calculations, okay? And I found when I broke up the yarn, these 2 circles kind of didn't actually match up, and they're the front circles. Now I figure if they're not going to match up completely, it's better not to break the yarn at all and just go. And the benefit of just go, you don't have to cut any threads and you don't have to weave anything, because I've used, well, you do, because I used the 3 skeins that I had well, actually 2.5. The other half is still here. And as you can see, I've got bibs and bobs in the bottom of the tub. Big glass of vodka. I wish, Franca. Well, I don't wish it was vodka, not this hour of the morning. No, it's just water, honey. You know what that is? Have you ever seen those tea infuser glasses? That's what it is. It comes with a tea infuser. I got it for, I think Mother's Day from the kids a couple of years ago. And it had a little tea infuser thing on the bottom, but I use it as my water glass. It's just easier to handle. I love a handle. And then occasionally I'll use the whole glass like I did before. But I do love a handle on my glasses. I know, I'm a bit weird. I'm a bit odd. So there's plenty of yarn left to do the straps. I know, right? It's cute. It's a tea. It's a tea infuser. Specifically, it is glass, but it's a tea infuser. Yeah, you pop your tea in there, so it takes hot water. I pop it in the dishwasher. Shh, don't tell anyone. It does say dishwasher safe. I'm itchy already now. Already started with the itch. If that's vodka, then lunch will be interesting. Imagine my kids come for lunch and they bring their partners and mama's going, yay, how you doing? You just imagine. What lunch? Get out the Vegemite sandwiches. Now I've lost it. Okay, so this top is coming, and you know what? I hope to have, I know, right, Kaz? I hope to have this finished by, well, I should have it finished by this weekend, because really I've got six rows to add, or 7 rows to add. I don't even remember how many rows there were. I just said before, 5. And that's it. And then the straps are easy. The straps you just kind of attach and go all the way up. And you even use that sound. I know, right? I love the pattern. And the pattern is basic. And newbies can make this top. And newbies, you're going to make it with me. This is one top you're going to make, whether you like it or not. You like that? Do I sound like a pushy cow or what? Moo! Sorry. Let's get serious. Let's get back to being serious now. Serious. So funny. Serious is for other people. Now, this week you're getting this blanket. You're getting the start of that top, and you're getting the start of this on Monday, Frank. Or Sunday. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was when you're working with colour in yarn, grab some pencils. Sunday, Mary. You're so naughty, Franca. Grab some pencils that are similar with colour. Have a practice, have a play. And the reason this was such a bad picture was because I've already done about 5 of them in different colours. And I play with colour and I think, I don't like it. Why does it look so ugly? So I try to get, did I say ugly? So I try to get the colour as close as I can, poor Franca, as close as I can to the yarn colour that I have, as close as I can. Let's try the, actually, you know what? We'll try the ghost. Have a look at that. As close as I can to the yarn colour. Now, this looks dark, but when you colour it in, that colour is like a light grey. It comes up exactly or similar to that. Get your coloured pencils out. I know this sounds ridiculous, guys. Get your coloured pencils out. Have a play with colour first. Okay, Deborah. Oh. I have a play with colour first before you start. There's nothing worse than spending a fortune on yarn if you haven't got the right colours that you like. Have a play with colours. Draw a picture. You don't have to be an artist. I'm no artist. There's another word I can use in front of it, but I'm no artist. What? So have a play with colour before you do your blanket, because there's nothing worse than you make a blanket, you think, oh, I really didn't like that colour. What was I thinking? So play with your colour pencils. Have a play. Enjoy it. Now, Deborah was asking what I'm making. Deborah, you're a little bit late. Honey, we have discussed everything already. But I can go over it quickly. We're doing the border to this blanket this week. It'll be finished. Maybe. Maybe not. I'll speak to you later about the Fibonacci sequence for the colour placement. Yeah. You and your Fibonacci sticky stitch. You've spoken to me about that once before. I could think of a few words. Please, Deborah, please what? Okay, we're doing the border rows to that this week. We're starting our 5-point, as you can see I started, our 5-point hexagon blanket for newbies. So when I say newbies, if you have just learned how to do a double crochet, you're in. That's all you need. I'm lying. You do need to know how to start it with chains, and you do need to know how to do a slip stitch. That's it. This is easy. This is for you beginners. And we are doing our crochet top. Ta-da! Definitely starting that this week. No maths, please. No, the top, actually, the only maths that you will have with, I've missed that. What's that say? I'm loving it. Don't say another word. I'm in. The only maths that you will have with this top right here, and this is why I loved making it, right? You make the squares, right? You make the squares. You add the squares up. Then you get your measuring tape, wrap it around the widest part of your body. For me, that's everywhere. Did I say that out loud? You wrap it around the widest part of your upper body. Fibonacci, no thanks. A lot of people don't like the Fibonacci. I don't like it either. It drives me nuts. And, but I know Sticky Stitch is a Fibonacci mathematics genius. She's great at that. And so you calculate all the squares together. You get the widest part of your body. You deduct that calculation. Me too. Yeah. You deduct the calculation, and then you just add that calculation to the side piece. Easy. It's very easy. That's the only maths you'll have. I'm lying. I do want to show you how to do a bit of a rise here to get into there, only because it does look nice when it comes up. It's not maths when it comes to colour. It is in my case, Sticky Stitch. Wide everywhere. This is actually coming out quite big for me even. So I just have to be wary on size, okay? But I'm wide everywhere. I'm wide all over. Don't tell anybody. I can't believe I'm talking about this online. And so all you're doing is you're measuring your squares, then you measure your body, you deduct the amount, and that's half on each side. Easy. And it will stretch a little. It will stretch a little, especially this I've noticed. It's already stretching as I'm working with it. So I say don't make it tight, because that's silly. But when we do make it, I'll just tell you exactly how far up you should go, how far down you should go to get it tighter and a bit loose and whatever else have you. But we'll see. That I haven't worked with the sizes yet. I've worked with the pattern and working out. The only thing I haven't worked on is the straps. That's not very difficult. And they're very small, and the amount doesn't take long to do 2 straps, really. And I do use 4'11", and now I look like a round ball. I know, me too, but maybe they can use us in the bowling alley, Franca. We could be used in a bowling alley, all for the bowls, lawn bowls. Bocce. You and me. We could be called the Bocce twins. I'm sorry. See how I get so easily sidetracked? Franca, stop it. So I can't believe I'm saying this. So with that top, we have to work on sizes, and I haven't worked on that yet. The squares itself, easy, basic. The only problem you will have, bocce, the only problem you will have is the join that I use, and I will actually show you at the end of that tutorial how you can actually sew the side seams together, so you don't need to use the join. If you are struggling with that join as you go, I'll show you how to sew it in as well. So you've got 2 ways of sewing in attaching your backs to your front. You took the words out of my mouth. We could be used as bocce balls. But I'm about 5'2", so I'm a little bigger. You're a smaller ball, I'm a bigger ball. I'm sorry. All right, everyone else who out there are thinking, what is wrong with this woman? That's just too bad. I'm a bit weird, sorry. And that's it for the crochet, guys. I hope that I've kept you busy this week. And I know whilst we're in this situation, we do need to be kept busy, and our brains need to be going all the time. Otherwise, we become a little bit like Jello upstairs, and you don't want that. Even though we're Jello everywhere else, I get up and things start to shake. I find that when I walk, something's knocking me at the back, and I think, what is that? It's the back fat. Stop. Let's get on that treadmill. I'm the ball you need to hit. Oh, Franca, that's a cracker. So I'm the big one. I'm the big ball. You're the little one. I'm sorry. To everybody else out there, I'm so sorry. Franca's got me out of control. Now I have to be able to count to 34. A sticky stitch, I can't even count to 5 without messing that up. Look. Counting, not my thing. I visual the colour that I want, and that's my thing. I've always been that way. It gets me into trouble sometimes, especially when I think, oh, what was I thinking of with that colour? But 99.9% of the time, I get very happy with the outcome. 99.9%. I should actually find a blanket that I made that I feel like, thrown up all over it. Because I didn't like I'm not terrible, aren't I? Because I didn't like the colours, and it happens, I don't even know if I've still got it. I'll think about it. Oh, there was one blanket I actually threw out because the colours and the yarn was just nasty. And I mean nasty. You put it on your skin and I love so hard. Oh, Franca, too much information. Oh, I'm not saying that online. That's far too much information for me. I start to burst blood vessels when I laugh too hard. The eyes end up with red marks everywhere. I'll end up with this varicose vein issue, won't I? Help. I forgot what I was saying. That's right, I had to throw out a blanket because I didn't just not like the colour, but the actual yarn was so itchy that no one would want to put that on their skin. No one would want to give that to a baby. Even the animals didn't like it. I threw it out. It went straight in the bin. It's sad. If the animals reject it, there's got to be a problem here. So, yeah, I guess, you have your fails. But 99.9% of your time, you have your really good pieces of work. Now, in a couple of weeks' time. See that poncho right there? You won't see it. I have to finish it, guys. Because now that we've opened up, I know, right, Jeannie? Now that we've opened up our doors and everybody's out and about, I can finish off that piece right there and give it to the lovely lady whom is waiting for it, patiently for it. It's been sitting there because I haven't tried to, I'm trying to change the actual pattern itself because I wasn't keen on the bottom bit there. It kind of shriveled up a little bit. I didn't like it. And sometimes if you just leave something alone and just stare at it a little while, every now and then I just stare at it and think, what if I tried that? I love a good challenge, but I don't like it when it really upsets me. And this one has really upset me. My daughter did mention to do that grey looking part again down the bottom because it kind of stretches it out a little bit. So she's a very clever girl. And this is, by the way, Sticky Stitch, this is where her math skills came in. She talked to me about it and said, use your math skills to mess about with that bottom part, do that second part again, and it'll look like it's part of the pattern and it'll still look nice as well. I personally don't like the actual grey that I got. I didn't choose the colours again, but even when the lady saw the colour worked up, she thought, oh, is that what it looks like? So sometimes you can look at a colour and you can think, oh, it's great, and then all of a sudden, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but I think it's too dark for that cream. It's more like a grey. It's like a dark grey. When you get a close-up of it, once I finish it this week or next week, I'll get a close-up of it, and you'll be able to see what I mean by colour. That is a gorgeous cream. Seriously, now I have to think about what colour I feel like using if I'm trying to put colours together that don't go. Look, sometimes, like for argument's sake, one of the granny square blankets that we're going to make for the newbies coming up, the colours that I have, I didn't actually choose. I had someone who worked in the store choose that for me, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I'd use that. And she said, trust me, they will look nice together. I said, oh, I don't know. Why would I use that when I wouldn't use it? She said, but you wouldn't. But there are people out there who may like that colour. If you are making the blanket for yourself, choose the colours that you would really want. If you're making them for someone else, try to go with simple colours, your basic colours, soft colours maybe. Loud colours are for people who want the loud. Like I'm loud. Like I'll go for the bright oranges and the reds on top of blacks, and I will have them stand out. I'll use your red nail polish. I'm a loud person that way. I still use your blacks and your greys and, you know, soft pastels, but I'm really loud in colour. So when I want to really bedazzle myself up, I will go for bright oranges, bright reds, bright everything else. I'm not a yellow person, but I have used it. Hexagon on Sunday, I'm thinking purple, red, orange. Purple, red, orange. Is the blanket for you, Franca? Because if the blanket's for you, purple, red, orange, they're actually quite nice colours. I'd use them. If the blanket's for you and you're happy with those colours, go ahead. If you are making for someone else, check with them on colour arrangement. Ask them what their favourite colours are. Ask them, and if you can't ask them, use simple colours, basic colours. The blanket's for you. Okay, so you can use whatever colour you like, honey. That's what I talk about with colour. Go out there, have some fun with colour, do what you want if it's for you, because you're going to like it, okay? But still, I would, and I always have done, I've always coloured in. Now, these are new pencils that I got recently because I lost my pencil case, and you know what? My old pencil case that I've had for like 15 years. LR, hello LR. That's a new name. I found it. So I added all my new pencils in there. Now I've got extra colours. Get yourself a cheap, doesn't matter, doesn't have to be expensive colour pencils, just some cheap ones. I bought the pack with the extra shades of pink, so 3 different pinks, 4 different greys, 3 different blacks, that kind of thing, you know, different shades on purpose so you can play with colour before you crochet. Because there's nothing worse than you make up a blanket and think, what was I thinking of adding a grey and a hot yellow together? Or a blue and a really dark black. You know, a navy blue and a dark black. What, that doesn't make sense. Or a really dark blue and a light black. So think about your colour before you go ahead, because you're going to have to live with it. And there's nothing worse than you go out and you make this hot red blanket and you give it to the person and they say, well, I don't like red. And they think, oh, oops. And then you've wasted this blanket. So always think about colour before you are buying. I'm very fussy on colour. But that recent thing that I did when I went to the shop, which was Unwind Craft Cafe, by the way, over in Keilor East, it was for someone else. I would ask what colours, like, then work out the combination. A few years ago, I made a like a granny square. It was actually a round top, little round circles for someone, and I joined them with chains. It was a lot of work. I wouldn't do it again. I wasn't sure what I was doing either, which was worse. And she wanted, the colour she wanted was just astronomical. I went berserk with the colours. I thought, this is not even normal. But she wanted that. And I thought, are you really sure you want it? I'll see if I can grab a photo when I get a chance. I haven't got it with me because she's got the top, obviously. And pop it up. I might have popped it up on on my history video. I don't know if I have. If I haven't, I'll see if I can grab that photo and just print it out, even if it's on paper. And you can see that her colours were just abnormal. But once the top was done, it was quite pretty. If someone said that you don't like red, I would tell them to seek medical attention. I know, I'm a red girl. As you can see, I wear reds. I wear red nail polish. I wear red lipstick. This is a kind of a tan lipstick. I love my reds. I love, love, love. You don't see them here. And the reason you don't see them here is because most people don't like crochet with red. Oh, what? The old-fashioned blankets were made in the red. I don't know if you remember the old-fashioned granny squares. I'm going to make one of those one day. I really am. I've always wanted to, and I will, but I'll use the nice reds. You know, the reds and the blacks. Remember the old-fashioned ones that people used to hop over the couch in the 70s? I actually see them on TV shows and movies and things. You know, the old 70s movies. I watch a movie and say, what? There it is. Granny square blanket in the background. I want to make that one. Or a granny square jacket. I want to make that. So I will get a photo of that lady's top, because I kept thinking there is no way this top's going to look nice. But you know what? Once it was done, I thought, oh, it's not that bad. She asked me to use all the colours. It was so bright. Each round was so bright. They should be the fine, they are near each other on the colour wheel. Okay, yes, they are Sticky Stitch. Sticky Stitch is really good. Aish, her name is really good with colour coordination. That's why I tend to value her opinion. She does that Fibonacci thing. I've never done it, and I try not to, because I tried looking at it one day when she first mentioned it to me, and I thought, what? I don't get it. And she said she was going to help me one day, and she said it again, and this is the second time. So maybe one day when I have some brains, I'll go and see her, and we can work on the Fibonacci effect. I'll make a small something. Going back to colour again, that top, I will show you that picture. I might actually get it printed out this week and pop it on one of the lives, and you can have a look-see. Is that you, Franz? No? Someone's come and gone. Someone's been and gone. I don't know who that is. I remember the granny square, bright colours in the 70s. I know. They used like the reds. They actually used the black with it. They used the reds and the blacks. And they actually also had your greens, I think, and purples. And they had a lot of colours. I want to see if I can find an old photo from somewhere, one of the movies or one of the TV series that were made in the 70s, and just make something similar, because I really liked the old-fashioned granny squares. I never liked making them when I was in the 70s, but I did like the squares themselves. So there you go. That's that, guys. I've been talking for an hour. I'm going to have to either get a new voice or leave. I don't think I can get a new voice. I'm going to have to leave. I heard the door go. I thought one of my kids was home, but it looks like someone's actually left. That's not what you want to hear. Really bright colours. Yeah, really bright colours. So this week you are definitely getting the first one of that. You are getting your border rows for your hexagon blanket, and you are, hopefully by Friday, getting the first part to our top that newbies can make. I had bright orange walls. Oh, no way. Orange walls. My father had, it was like, what did he call it? He called them banana, but that wasn't really a banana wall. It was like a yellow walls. They're still there. The house is still there with the yellow walls. Sounds like good work coming up. It sure is. Sunday, Franca keeps saying that this is coming up on Sunday. She keeps dreaming that it's coming up on Sunday, which is tomorrow. I like the way she dreams. She dreams nice, though. It probably won't. I know, right? Yellow. It probably won't come up till Monday, Franca. So just don't cry. Well, don't cry loud. She's still saying Sunday. Capital letters. Oh my gosh, capital letters. You're yelling at me? You know, I didn't know that capital letters online meant yelling. I learned that the hard way once. I put something in capital letters and someone blocked me from them because they thought I was yelling at them. I'm always in dreamland. Oh, dreamland's the best place to be. Doesn't matter if your body wobbles and, you know, you look like a bowling ball, a lawn bowls ball. Doesn't matter about any of that. Speaking through experience. It doesn't matter about any of that. So this week, your Monday is my Sunday. Ah, Sheila. So Sheila's getting hers on Sunday, Franca. What's your problem? Come on, Franca, get with it. Oh, wait a minute, Franca. My Monday is your Sunday. Because you're in the US, aren't you? Aren't you? Eek. Becca. You're very naughty, Franca. Franca, are you in the US? You're in the US, yeah? Hello? Yes. So am I. So that will be Sunday for you then. So what are you complaining for? Whinge, 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 nag, nag, nag. UK. Oh, UK. Oh, well, it'll be Sunday there too. Oh, no, it won't. Yes, it will. Thank you, Sheila. She's funny. All right, look, guys. Yes, Sunday. Well, what are you complaining for? You're a bigger whinger than I am. I didn't think I could find a bigger whinger than me. You're from Wisconsin. Did I say that right? Wisconsin? USA? I think I said it right. Well, it's easier than, what did I say before? I can't even remember the one I said before. My monster's annoying me for food, so I'll catch up with everyone on Wednesday. Do that, Allegra. I'm off as well now, so I have to get my dinner ready for the children. Not dinner, try lunch. I have to get lunch ready for the kids when they arrive. I'm finally getting the whole family together at the one time. It's very exciting because we haven't been able to do that while we've been in this situation. So I'm very excited. So I've got to head off in a minute, cook some meatballs and sauce with pasta. I'm not whinging. You are. You are. I'm not. You are. I'm cooking meatballs, sauce, pasta. I'm going to eat it all, and then I'll have to get on the treadmill for 3 hours to make up for it. But the kids are coming, and it's time to celebrate. And can't wait Sunday. It's time to celebrate. Franca, I'd love to stay and chat and laugh and giggle and be all silly like I usually do. But it's time for us to go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget, all the fun stuff is coming. A lot of the newbies are going to be very happy with me this week because a lot of the newbie stuff is coming up, which is great. Plus, one of the regular stuff is coming up as well. So we can't ask for more than that. Also, if I get an opportunity, I may or may not, I might add another stitch as well. Have fun. Have a great Memorial weekend. Oh, okay, that's you on that area of the side of the world. Whoops, come back. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you, Kaz. Have a great week. All right, guys, you all have a great week. Don't forget, this is Mary at Wow Crochet. We have a lot of fun here. We're a little bit silly. We're a little bit odd. Well, I am anyway. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on Wednesday for the Midweek Live to discuss how far we are with our new projects. Thank you for watching. And guess what, guys? Ciao for now. Bye. Okay, I know how to turn this off. I do, promise. Bye.